What's going on, y'all? Oh wait, that was a preview. What's going on, y'all? Hey, welcome back. It's episode 10, and it's me and Kyle in 2025 talking
Let's go,
about who knows
baby.
what. First and foremost, quiz to the people. Whose camera setup looks better? Just let's just pause on that real quick because some folks think it doesn't matter. All right, thank you for your vote. We know the answer. So next question. We've got a lot to talk about, Kyle. Happy 30th birthday, man. Can we give a happy 30th birthday to my boy? What's going on, man? Oh,
I
wow.
appreciate y'all.
Wow, the crutches are out. My boy's needing to stretch a little bit more. Got to get your vitamins lined up from Monday through Friday. How are you feeling, man?
Man, I'm feeling good. I'm feeling good. It doesn't even feel like I'm 30, to be honest. I still feel like a kid. I think mentality wise, I feel I still have a youthful mentality. They say you're
Okay,
only as
facts.
old as as you think you are. Like age is a mindset. So, but yeah, I'm 30 now. It is cool to say like, hey, I'm 30. I'm still like every day I wake up, I'm like, dang, I'm 30. Like I walk around the house like, dang, I'm 30. It's hard to believe. But no, I feel good though. I feel really good. Blessed to be here.
Dang, you 30. What's the biggest surprise you caught when you had your birthday celebration?
Um, no surprises, but the birthday celebration was just really a really good time. Like everyone really showed up for me. Some people got other people sick. I Loki had a super spreader event. Uh, like I swear, like five people after the party, I see them on their story like, "Oh, I'm sick. I got the flu," and all that stuff. So I'm so sorry if you got sick. It wasn't me. I actually feel fine. I felt
Same,
like an
bro.
inkling of sickness trying to come on, but I took some rest, but not. It was a great time. If you weren't there, you missed out on a good time. It was Goodfellas slash mobster themed, so everyone was like suited and booted, fly. It was a great time, and we even had like aerial performers. Yeah, I put out all the stops here. This is like my version of my Super Sweet 16, like that show they used to have on MTV with like Tiana Taylor had one, Justin Combs. Like this was my version. I didn't have a car outside the venue when I left, but the event was still such a great time.
Man, no Rolls Royce gifted to you?
No,
Man.
I'm spoiled. I hate you, mom. That's what them kids be doing.
Uh-huh. Yeah, no, I thought I had a surprise. I thought that big you had the moment where the birthday screen was showing like naked people kind of like bouncing on the cake. Like that
I
was a
knew
lot for me to take in. I thought that was a surprise.
that was a lot. That was a lot. See, the guy, the owner, he wanted to do that in person. He was like, "Hey, what are you gonna do for the birthday cake?" He's like, "So what we usually do is we bring out a real cake that's lit up, and then we get another cake and we get a girl to sit on it, and then you lick it off for her." And I was like, "No, I can't do
Oh
that."
my gosh. Whoa.
He
Hey,
said we call it a cake sit,
my
and I was
brother
like,
in
"No,
Christ. Oh,
I'm like, no, we can't do that." I definitely feel like this is off the record, Richelle. I definitely feel like, well, he's into some deviant stuff. Like never mind. I want Richelle. If I ever cross Richelle, she's like, I'm bringing out all this stuff. But long story short, the person that had on like the red, and they had the top hat. It was like his name is Miss V. He's a drag queen. But the guy Michael, who's the owner, and Miss V, they have a spot that they live with or they live together in Soma. So he lives in Oregon for most of the time, but then he comes down to SF like every week because he owns the club, and so they live together. So I'm just like, like that doesn't mean anything, but he definitely gives me the vibe that he's into some wild stuff.
and that is a live take right there on YouTube if you're tuning in as a heads up. So let's go to the next topic. All right, so let's talk a little bit about sports. Yo, trade deadline, Super Bowl coming up. So for everybody that knows, I'm a Miami Heat fan. All right, don't let the hat fool you. I'm a Miami Heat fan, so I'm going through the gutter right now with this man, Jimmy Butler. You know what sucks? It's like All Star Weekend. I wanted to wear a jersey, and I only really I have one jersey that's NBA related, and it's a Jimmy Butler jersey. And I feel like I gotta let it go now because this man has just like terrorized my city, stressed me out. I just cannot wait for them to just say breaking news. This man has gone to like Washington or something. I cannot wait. But what are you thinking, Kyle? How are you feeling about this trade deadline? Big news really is
It's crazy.
nothing to do with Jimmy Butler.
Yeah, it's wild because NBA ratings are declining, and then they just did this Luca for AD trade, right? That is
Mm.
crazy. Like when I saw that on my phone, I was like, this doesn't seem like a fair trade to me.
Mhm, mhm. The script is scripted. They're like,
And
let's send like one of our best superstars to the biggest city that needs clout forever, right?
exactly. They say they need who's LeBron gonna pass the torch to when he retires?
It
I guess
wasn't
they figured
Bronny.
it wasn't gonna be Bronny. We said that at the same
Listen,
time.
yeah, yeah. It's like that meme that ATL meme when they like snatch the chain. That's what
Get
they
the
said.
chain,
Yeah,
yeah, give me my chain back, yeah.
yeah. Like they ain't
Yeah,
do
it's not
Bronny.
Bronny, unfortunately.
Yeah, nah, he's just a
But
rat from
yeah,
it. It's been a crazy trade deadline. Yeah, a lot's been changing. It's supposed to be changing a lot more. They're saying Golden State. Shout out to the Bay Area here. Is supposed to be making some big trades for Steph Curry to have a running mate. I guess we'll see if that's actually going to happen, and who's going to be trying to spend some money because we got a big
yeah,
weekend coming up.
we do. All-Star 2025.
I know, man. What are we thinking? Let's transition over to that topic now. All right. So first and foremost, All Star Weekend is coming up, and it's going to be hosted in the Bay Area, which is pretty dope. Pretty dope. The city I feel like needs a little bit of life. Personally,
It
I
does.
can't remember the last
Revitalization.
time the Bay had like something big like this. Like what was that here in the Bay since you've been
I
here?
mean, the Niners went to the Super Bowl last year. It wasn't in
Mm-hmm.
the Bay Area, but I feel like that was like some morale. And then
That's
like when
facts.
the
That's true.
Warriors won, when is that 2021? But like actual event hosted here, like the Super Bowl, that was a while back. I want to say when it was hosted in SF. I think it was hosted in the last 10 years, but there hasn't been anything of recent where the Bay Area is popping. Like everyone's gonna be here. Everyone has to pop out for All Star.
Mm-hmm.
All the celebrities are gonna be here. All I gotta
Mm-hmm.
say to them is, don't get bipped.
Mm-hmm. I don't know if it's a dome
Don't
or if
get
it's just
bipped.
like a be ready to. Like we'll see.
Yeah, that's
Um,
true.
we're about to figure it
And for
out,
those who
man.
don't know what bip, yeah, for those who don't know what bipping is Bay Area slang for getting your car broken into, and that
Mm-hmm.
happens pretty frequently. So you don't want to leave anything in your car. I wouldn't even leave a water bottle in my car. That's
Mm-hmm.
how like paranoid I am about the bippers, and it's their full time job. Like I want to say, Two Chains came out to the Bay Area in 2013, and he got like robbed at gunpoint. Niners player Ricky Pearsall, shot in Union Square. Wild. So
Mm-hmm.
be vigilant. So if y'all gonna pop out and be flashy, just
Mm.
know that people are always watching.
If there's any time for somebody to just want to like any city to want to clean up, it's probably going to be now. And I feel like that's going to be a lot of like the motivation. It's like, hey, we got to show out for everybody that comes visit into the city. So I'm really interested to see what the city's about to look like compared to what it normally would look like on a day to day. And if they're really going to try to
Yeah,
like keep that, or if it's going to just be like, oh, a one time thing, and then they just kind of like let the closet back out and like put all the stuff that they just threw in there where
yeah.
it was before.
Like
So we'll
Keith
see.
Lee had us looking sad out here when he came
I
out to the
know.
Bay Area.
I know.
Charles Barkley hates San Francisco. He's always talking about it. So
Hmm.
let's see if SF and the Bay Area can redeem itself.
Man. We got it. I believe. I believe. Hey, Kyle, who you got in the Super Bowl, man?
Man, I'm really not like I don't know. I'm not like a big like the Chiefs honestly annoy me if I'm keep it 100. But Eagles fans are also insufferable. Like our friend Chooks, for example, he's insufferable when it comes to the Eagles. And I find that with most Eagles fans, but I think I'm gonna go for the Eagles here. I think
Mm,
I really want Jalen Hurts to win a Super Bowl. I think that would be really dope. Saquon, that would be dope for him to win a Super
yep.
Bowl,
It's his birthday
especially
that day too,
you know
apparently.
Oh, no way. That would be an
Yeah.
amazing birthday gift for him because, like, when you think about it, it's like, dang, the Giants, they weren't rocking with him. And so he's like, peace. Imagine doing that to your old, like, doing that and then, like, going to the Super Bowl in your first season. Like, I
Mm-hmm.
would be sick if I was a
Mm-hmm.
GM.
Yeah. Do it to my old thing. Let me go. And now I'm out here thriving. Mm,
Exactly. That's the
mm.
definition. But
Same.
yeah, who are you going for?
So here's the thing. I don't like the Chiefs either. I think they're annoying. I'm trying to figure out what would I rather prefer. Would I rather prefer being annoyed that Patrick Mahomes is the greatest quarterback ever, three-peat, did everything that somebody couldn't do, or somebody like Chooks in my ear telling me he's a Super Bowl champion? And I feel like personally, I would probably choose Patrick Mahomes winning a three-peat and just watching history be history. You know what I'm saying? Like that to me makes the most sense. Now, I'm sorry
Has
to
it
all
been
my
done
Philly
before?
fans. It's never been done before in the NFL, so this is the first
Wow.
time. So, to my Philly fans, my friends that are Philly fans, I apologize. I am a hater, unfortunately. But I think if I were to choose between the haterness of Patrick Mahomes for me and Philly, I'm gonna have to pick Patrick Mahomes this time because they beat San Francisco last time, and so I really have no loyalty. Is really what I'm saying. So, anyways, transition. Did you keep up with the Grammys, Kyle? Did you keep up with the news happening at the Grammys?
Yeah, so I didn't like actually watch the Grammys. I don't know. I just don't watch award shows these
Yeah, just
days.
catch all
But
the
I
highlights.
see, I see the highlights, and
Right.
boy, was there a highlight.
There was highlights. Yeah, what's happening?
Yeah,
What do you think
I
about?
saw like about Yay, and is that
Oh,
what you're gonna say?
that was a highlight you're referring to? Okay, okay.
No, yeah, that was a highlight I was referring to. I thought that was really interesting. I'm like, wow, what a publicity stunt. But did you
Really?
see the little boy? There's a meme. So there's this woman I
He
follow
like
on
picked out.
Instagram. Yeah, he's speaking of that's her son, and she's working at Google, and now she does like her own thing. But yeah, that was hilarious that he peeked out to see Ye's wife. But that was insane. But okay, but Kendrick, is that what you're gonna talk about?
Yeah, I was at well, first before we get to the Kendrick, yeah, the fact that she just butt naked, I'm just trying to think in my head, like, would I be okay with that personally? So here, I'm a man that's like, hey, whatever my wife wants to do, she wants to do within reason, of course. Like, hey, I'm not gonna hold you back, honey. I'm here to support you. That's probably the line for me though. Like, I don't know if I need, all that on Front Street. I would feel a certain way. But thankfully, everybody's got their own relationship with their partner and everybody's got their own situation. Could, do your thing. I'm glad my wife would just not want to do that. You know what I mean? That's where I
Yeah,
land. So,
no,
um,
agreed.
yeah. So yeah, that kid was peeping out. That was hilarious. I saw Ye was like, "Oh, my wife was like the number one Google thing yesterday on February 4th." Da
Yeah,
da 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 da.
he
I'm like,
showed the
hey,
Google
that's
search console rates.
yeah, yeah, but hey, if that's what if that's what you were really aiming for, then by all means. Oh yeah, yeah, that's funny. That's actually very weird. Let me just go ahead and share my screen here, just so people can laugh with us about this nonsense. Um, Here we go. Can you see it, Kyle? The little kid right here.
Yeah, I can see it. Yep.
That boy was peeping. That boy was like, "Hold on, what's up? What's going on over here?" Look at this
That is
right here.
hilarious. Like
That is
other
crazy.
dudes looking too. The security dude, he's also
Right,
like,
right. I mean, hey, that's what he wanted, right? He just
yeah,
took pictures for everybody. The fact that that was AOL.com, though, I did not know AOL was still a thing. It's like
oh
when I
yeah.
see stuff like that in like Yahoo, I'm like, what do y'all do? I guess Yahoo has a
I
finance
mean,
department that people look at.
Rochelle has a Hotmail.
Oh yeah, she sure does have a Hotmail.
I'm joking. I'm just messing with you. Hey, the
I
producer
also have a
doesn't
Hotmail.
speak. I'm joking.
Yeah, yeah. So we can't hear the producer, but the producer's in our ear. Rochelle, she has a Hotmail, and that's what we're making fun of. Because I actually also do have a Hotmail. However, I just don't use it because a millennial. So, um, yes, Rochelle, you're getting roasted, and nobody can hear you. Fight back. That's exactly what you're saying. All right. So to the next topic, I don't even know what we were talking. Oh yeah. So back to
Kendrick,
the
we gotta talk about
Grammys.
Kendrick.
That
Yeah,
he had the sweep, right? Like, so
yeah.
here's my first thought when I'm seeing this man win every single award. Drake, this is so sad for Drake. This is so bad for Drake, bro. Like, I'm just
It
sitting here
is.
thinking, this man made a diss track, and it's the number one song in every category in every situation possible. How do you
Yeah.
even come back from that? I saw he like came out to like a concert with bullet holes and stuff. Did you see that?
I didn't see it, but I heard the one in Australia, and he said Drake is more alive than now than ever, or something like that.
Yeah, he like walked out with like a jacket with bullet holes in it and like smoke
Mm,
behind him as if he's been, catching bullets this whole time and blah blah blah.
interesting.
I'm like, I guess that's one way to spin it, but my boy, you got rocks in this
Yeah,
battle.
he's
You
getting
do.
cooked continuous. Like he's still getting cooked.
Yep.
And like the thing is, like Drake has 5 Grammys total. Kendrick won 5 Grammys on that one song, hating on Drake. Like
Wow,
that
I
is
did not even
wild.
realize that.
Yeah,
I did
and
not even
it's
realize
crazy
that.
too because like when it was like A minor, everybody was singing the
Yeah, singing
song, and
along. Yep, yep.
yeah,
Everybody's
and
up
it's like it's a
clapping and singing.
and it's like this is like a straight diss, and it's clearly about Drake. He name drops Drake, and people sing it like it's just a casual top 40 song.
Yes, man. Yes.
And then he had the Canadian tuxedo on, and then someone was like, he even had the hat, and he did the hat trick. But you know the hat trick is in hockey
Yeah, 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 yeah.
when someone scores 3 goals. So it's like
Yeah,
he had
yeah.
like the denim jacket or the denim shirt slash jacket, denim pants, and he had the denim hat. So they said Canadian tuxedo hat. He hat tricked him. I'm like, man, Kendrick is just playing chess.
Whew. Yeah, man, that's tough, bro. That's tough. Yeah, so I don't know. I don't know how to come back from that, to be honest. Any of the standouts from the Grammys? That's really all the biggest things. I saw Kendrick winning all the awards. I saw Beyonce won Album of the Year for country,
Yeah,
which is
that
pretty
was a
dope.
great album.
That seemed like in 26 years, first Black woman in 26 years to win Album of the Year for country in general. Oh wow!
Wow.
And it was
Because she
country.
got robbed that one year. Who
Was it the
robbed her? And then
Taylor?
someone was
Was it
like,
the
yeah,
Taylor Swift year?
oh yeah, Taylor. Right. Yes. 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 Yeah. Wow.
Oh, how cute!
You think that was like set up and staged? Like they
Come
did that on
on.
purpose?
Come on. Yeah, no, have you
Dang.
heard of the whole like "Thank you, Beyonce" like theory?
No.
So there's this whole theory that was running on TikTok that basically everybody goes on stage and they always thank Beyonce. It's like, and if you don't thank Beyonce, like something's gonna happen to you. Like you're gonna get like snatched off stage, you're gonna die, like whatever. So there was this running theory that like, and they like would stitch together all these artists that like would go on stage and just thank Beyonce for no reason. They would just thank Beyonce. And then I think somebody, I can't remember who it was. I think it was like Cece, the little dancing girl, Jojo Siwa. Jojo Siwa. She like went on
Yeah.
stage and she's like, I don't know if I'm supposed to thank Beyonce or if not, something's gonna happen to me or something like that. So then there was like a trend after that people were like, oh, make sure to thank Beyonce. And so people were like, I just want to thank Beyonce as if like she's her Lord and Savior or whatever. So that was like a
That's
theory on
crazy.
TikTok that was running. But it's funny because yeah, and then like Selena Gomez, I think it was like Song of the Year. She was like, "Oh, no matter what it is, I'm gonna say it's Beyonce," and it was Kendrick Lamar. It's not like us, but
Uh,
so that was like added to like the theory of like, oh, make sure you thank Beyonce before you get your award, kind of thing.
that's funny. Imagine
Yeah,
being like someone like Beyonce or Jay-Z, and people just make all these theories about you. And imagine you're just a regular person,
yeah, you're
and
just
like
minding your
people have all
business.
these theories. Yeah, it's like you have this lore about you.
Yeah, it's
I want
interesting.
lore.
Like,
I
yeah,
want people like making up stories about me. Be like, you know, Kyle, like that dude. I think
yeah,
that'd be funny.
just don't let that go into a Kendrick song about me. Then we're good. But aside from that, bro, like, because that lore turns into a Kendrick song. Because that whole Drake like and Kids, that was lore.
That was lore.
Artist of the decade, so much lore, and Kendrick took that lore and put it behind the power of Mustard's beats and
Yeah.
took this man out. Oh my god.
Oh wow.
Yeah, Mustard, man. Gosh, bro.
Yeah. Him and Kendrick brought the West back.
Yeah. Shout out to Black History Month. It's day 4 of 28. Kyle, how are you
Yep.
feeling about Black History Month?
Yeah, I'm personally feeling good. You know, I know everybody trying to like pack DEI up, right? They're like, you know, DEI. That's so Obama. You know, apparently Obama was a DEI president. So I'm like, okay, I guess you know, DEI. So it's like you gotta whisper DEI these days. It's like it's not
Yeah,
something that people celebrate, and it's like everything is blamed on DEI, like this, you know, unfortunate plane crash in DC. They said
man.
Trump said
Crazy.
this is because of DEI. I'm like, bro, what does DEI have to do with any of this? And so it is interesting how people try to weaponize and politicize these things. It's not blatant racism, but it's dressed up in a suit, you know.
Yeah, man, it's crazy, bro. Like, I think I'm thinking about all these funny skits of like, oh, when did I realize I was a DEI? Like, does that mean I'm just like ignorant? I think Rochelle, you might have posted something on TikTok. I was laughing at it. It was like, oh, what they thought the DEI hire at the airplane was doing. Was that you that posted that?
I haven't seen it.
I gotta show you now, real quick. She's hilarious. Oh wait. Oh wait. Did you repost it? I could have swore it might have showed up as like you liked it, and then I saw it. Oh, is it on TikTok? Yeah, I
Pull it
could
up
see
on
what
the
I'm saying.
on the screen, Gabe. We gotta watch it.
I there are no, oh, this is funny. Kyle just sent this funny meme. I'm curious, Rochelle, I guess people watching, is this true? There are no handsome or ugly men after the age of 30. You are either rich or poor. Is that true? Is that so? What do you mean? Like, it's short? So short isn't like. So you're saying they're short men, fat, skinny, whatever. You're saying short men aren't ugly or pretty. They're just short. I see. Okay. Let me. Yeah, yeah, find that out. So so to that point, Kyle, do I agree that after the age of 30, I mean, I've seen some, not well put together men is what I'll call it, with like amazing women. And you gotta ask the question, how?
Yeah,
And I think it's money, or unless you're really, really funny. I think that's the only other one I've
yeah,
seen, like really, really funny, or you got a lot of money.
yeah. It's crazy how. What was that, Rochelle? What about if he had money? What if he had money though? What if he was short but had money?
That's crazy.
Wow, that's
So
crazy.
really,
What people
money.
are willing to compromise on, you
Yeah,
know?
so really it's the money. Yeah, I mean, I guess that makes sense, right? Money is for women. As long as you got money, I think what I learned is it's like it's a psychological thing, or not psychological, biological thing, where you're looking for security in your partner, and if they have money, then there's security. They could, make you cry in the Bentley, and I think people prefer that, right? They rather do that than be, what is it? Be happy in the Honda Civic, however that thing
He's like,
goes.
we rather cry in a Nissan.
Yep, yep, yep. That saying right there. Well, there you go. I guess broke is the answer. While we look for that, we're gonna go transition to a couple of other topics. Oh wait, before we close off on the Black History Month. So yeah, Black History Month. I like the fact that my company is still doing stuff. They're very much so pushing the DEI initiatives. It's so funny when I say DEI. I feel like there's such a negative connotation now. I'm like, dang,
Yeah.
how did they just weaponize that word like that? You know what I mean? For something that was
Mhm.
supposed to be like good and like and there's so many funny skits. I don't know if y'all watch the Daily Show. They do a lot of like social commentary, pretty progressive. But like I think they try to balance it out here and there. And they had this whole skit with this one of the black guys. He was talking about Black History Month, and then like the white woman came in and she's like, "Actually, I'm here to talk about Black History Month because what it represents to me, and I'm very qualified to talk about this as a white woman." And then as she's talking, the white man comes in. He's like, "Actually, because DEI shouldn't be a thing, I'm very qualified to talk about Black History Month more than both of you because I'm a white man." It's all like social commentary jokes. But the
Mhm.
joke is like, like, no, these people are more qualified to talk about Black History Month because it's about merit. It's not about, the black guy talking about Black History Month. And so the joke keeps going about like merits to reason, but they're also like nepotism kids say like, oh, my dad runs this business in this media company, so I have the right and the merit to speak on this topic that you don't. And so,
Mhm.
anyways, that's just kind of what it feels like now. Super absurd ridiculousness like that.
Yeah. Wow.
All right, here you go, Kyle. Here's the jokes. All right, hopefully the audio is coming in. Yeah, the video is hilarious. All right, you can't see it.
Rochelle actually has amazing humor. I always see you like in
And
all
I
the
bet
like ratchet stuff, like city boys and stuff like that. I be seeing like by Rochelle.
Mm-hmm. All right, here you
Okay.
go, Kyle.
like 2 foot 2 6. You ready for takeoff? Then go. Go into the stars, my nigga. Go. Oh, ow. Hurt my finger. Hold on 1 second. Hey, girl, yes, I did fail my GED for the 5th time, but it's okay. Like, God got me, and I've been taking care of my babies, and I've been eating my watermelon. But wait, Mr. Pilot, can you slow the fuck down? Thank you. You get me mad tight, Jamila. Oh, sorry. No, you're killing it, Mr. Pilot. I'm flying like 3 planes right now. It's really stressful. I'm going to take my break, okay? You got it from here, Mr. Pilot. Thank you.
That's crazy. I wonder, did she get backlash for that? For like making comedy out of that? She did. I figured.
I'm sure, bro.
Oh, really?
Oh yeah. So wait, can you say that word? Yeah. What's crazy is they really think this is what DEI is. And somebody said that's literally what it is. Oh my gosh. Can you bring this energy to the DOD and replace this person? You are comedy. Yeah, people get so political. People be like, actually.
Just go to the stars.
Yeah. All right, let's go into one of the last topics as we start to round it up. So happy Black History Month. Let's just close it out on that. We are here to celebrate everybody, and we are proud DEI hires in whatever avenue and capacity that you want to think of. Whatever you feel I am, then I am, I guess. To you. We talked about All Star Weekend. I think general politics, weather. Yeah, let's just close off on the weather. I mean, just general politics, and then we close off on the weather report. Maybe that's a good way to do it. Politics, Trump's doing a lot. I don't know how you manage it. I try to just be informed and just not be emotionally attached to a lot of these things because it's a lot easier that way, you know?
It is. I
feel
notice
like
when I
have been
don't go
before.
on Twitter.
I was just saying, I feel like I have in the past, and it just doesn't really do because at the end of the day, a lot of people have opinions of why things should or should not do, or should not be the way they are, and it just doesn't require my. I shouldn't use my energy to have to educate people on things because people live in their reality regardless of what I say or don't say. Now, people that are interested in the conversation, I'll always have it, but yeah, that's just kind of how I've been taking it. What you think?
Yeah, no, it's wild. Like I feel like I'm definitely a lot happier when I'm not on like Twitter or Instagram. Like if I'm not, like say I have an incredibly busy day with a bunch of meetings, I don't really go on my phone. I find that I'm like, oh, I'm more positive. But then it's like if I look at social media or something like that, and I see this stuff, I'm just like, dang, like, just all the executive orders, like the immigration stuff, the tariffs. But now there's like a 30-day pause. But I feel like he's just trying to bully the world, and I'm like, damn, are y'all gonna let him like bully y'all like this? It's crazy. And then there's like all the, I feel like there was an article about it too. They said like, how tech became like the new right. Before tech was like very liberal, right? And then it's like now it's like tech is becoming more conservative. So that's interesting for sure.
Yep. Yeah. But yeah, a lot's changing. I'm curious to see what's about to happen in 4 years. A lot could happen.
Yeah.
Clearly.
A lot can happen.
Oh yeah, all these boycotts of American products. I think it's all just like we're just playing a game. It's like all negotiations and like posturing to make people look tough and mm, yep.
Yeah. Whatever happened to NAFTA? Yeah, remember that?
Mm.
North American Free Trade Agreement.
Oh yeah, I don't know.
You said what? Oh yeah, NAFTA ended on June 30th, and it was replaced by the United States-Mexico-Canada Agreement.
Okay. Interesting.
Wow.
All right. Well, on a chill note, the weather here in the Bay Area is extremely rainy, which is good because there was all those fires happening, and so hopefully all this wetness will bring some stuff to the California area. For those that don't know, these fires typically would start with a lot of dryness in the area and a lot of crazy winds that have been coming, amongst other things that people argue about. But it's good that we have rain. The avocados.
Yeah, I think that means Tahoe is going to be dumping in Tahoe too. It's going to be a lot of powder.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because like basically whenever it rains here, it's like snowing up in the mountains.
That's right.
For the most part. Yeah.
because we are pulling up to Tahoe. For those that don't know, really excited about it. I've learned personally that I'm not a snowboarder skier myself. I had to learn that myself, that and recognize, because self awareness says you need to understand who you are. And I'm not a snowboarder. Are you ready to shred, Kyle?
I'm ready to shred it. Yeah, it says snow for the next hour. See, it's snowing up there.
I hope it's not icy. We can drive and like
Yeah, I hope
just
not
chill, right?
either. Yeah, I got my
Yeah.
snow chains though.
Okay. Okay. We should be chilling otherwise. But I'm excited to just go vibe, chill. They got casinos, the food. It's gonna be a good little vacation. Oh man, snow fits. I got nothing,
Yeah,
but it's
I
fine. I'm
don't
a Florida
either.
boy. I'm gonna look like a Florida boy out in the snow. If you have a picture of a Florida boy in snow, that's what I'm gonna be wearing. So
Mm,
stay tuned for that. But I'm hyped for that. The weather should be chilly, I guess powdery, which is great, according to Kyle. And
yep.
the Super Bowl is coming up this weekend, so we got a lot of fun stuff.
Yeah, we gotta make it back. I'm trying to leave Sunday like early so we can be back to watch the Super
I'm
Bowl.
down. I got nothing else
Yeah.
going on. We just gotta talk to our car. So we'll
Oh
make that
yeah, like the
happen.
people in our car. Yeah, last time
Yeah,
Olivia was late and she made us leave like 30 minutes. She overslept, so gotta make sure that don't happen again.
that party life. We're probably not, because I'll be coming back. So no Super Bowl parties for me. I'll probably be like watching it, maybe hosting with a couple people in my place if anybody's nearby. Um, and then I gotta, as a married man, always gotta make sure I'm budgeting time after things like this, since Leia won't be coming to accommodate the household. So Kyle knows exactly what I mean. If
I
I
do.
budget out 4 hour or 4 days of unattended to wife time, then I have to figure out how to make up for that. Otherwise, um, yeah, I won't say anything to get myself in trouble, but Kyle knows.
I do. I do know.
See, all aligned, man. We all know. Anyways, we're about to wrap this thing up. Any parting notes for the people, Kyle?
No, just hope y'all have a great Black History Month and stay black.
All right, my DEI.
My DEI.
Peace. and then
I know, right? That
my
would be
DEI.
funny. Hmm.
And then we would like, you can't say that.